Bottom line is, this doesn't reflect well on the company.
Which is why we're reviewing our training materials and adding new oversight protocols to make sure nothing like this happens again.
The problem is more significant than that, Frank.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Let's all just take a deep breath here. Frank, explain why you haven't just cut Jimmy Gillespie loose.
For the same reason that I shouldn't be asked to resign. It serves no purpose beyond theater.
It seems to me that there's a real benefit to convincing the government that we're committed to fixing our mistakes. If not for our exposure on this one, then on the next contract that we bid. And isn't the best way to do that to remove the ones responsible?
We just can't put our heads in the sand and pretend like there aren't any consequences to this sort of thing.
So if I don't fire Jim, you're going to ask me to resign?
There's a lot of money at stake here. And honestly, we can all be liable as directors if the government decides to prosecute this.
Hey, Jack. Tell Ray I picked up these shirts for the other kids at the community center, okay?
Oh, no problem.
Thanks. Hey, Naomi, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to leave so early yesterday. Was everything okay?
Is Ray here?
No, I'm sorry. He's out running errands. Can I take a message for him?
Yeah. Can you tell him his daughter came by?
They want you to resign? How could they ask you to do that? Do they all feel that way?
It's hard to tell. But the alternative is firing someone who doesn't deserve it.
Are you gonna do it?
Which one? You know what Lance said yesterday?
What?
He found out about the Volunteer of the Year award and keeps talking about the legend of Frank Donovan. The legend of Frank Donovan grows larger every day. We don't do this stuff for our legend, do we?
All I know is that a lot of good comes from our support. The community center is flourishing, and there's a lot of kids that are going to benefit from the new mentor program.
That's what I'm talking about. What happens if we can't keep supporting them? It's not a selfish way to think, is it? So wait, Ray has a daughter.
Well, I know I speak for all of us when I say how excited we are to share in this new adoption with you guys.
We all pitched in and got you a memory book.
Oh.
Because trust me, sweetie, you're not going to get enough sleep to remember anything on your own.
Well, thank you all so much for everything you've done. I don't know how we could have done this without you. Can't believe we get to bring her home next week.
Speaking of homes, Ray, Chuck and I are bringing my truck over on Saturday to help with the big move, right?
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
Thomas, how exactly are you going to help move furniture into a home you've never set foot in before?
I am a fantastic delegator.
Just let us know when you need us, okay?
What's wrong, Ray?
Yeah, Ray. Something you want to tell us?
What's going on, you two?
This morning I found a bunch of old trophies in the garbage can outside the new house. I don't know exactly who put them there, previous owners, I guess. But for some reason I haven't been able to stop thinking about them. Don't build up treasures for yourself on earth. Build up treasures in heaven. Where your treasure is, there your hearts will be also. All the glory and adoration that must have gone into those trophies. Now they're laying in a trash can with the rest of the garbage. My daughter came to look for me at seed time today.
You have a daughter?
Naomi went to live with my sister when she was 10. And I was drinking, jobless, about to be homeless. I wasn't the father she needed me to be. It wasn't until years later, before I was sober enough to even consider trying to reach out to her again. How do you explain to your baby girl that...
Why didn't you tell us about her?
You guys have been the best friends I could ever imagine. You gave me something no one else was willing to give me. You gave me respect. And I was too ashamed to admit what a failure I was. I felt like you'd given me a trophy for best dad. I didn't want to lose that. But instead, I lost my daughter, my legacy.
Legend versus legacy. This thing at work has got me thinking some of the things that I'm doing are just to live up to some legend. I'm sorry, Ray, if we created a legend you felt like you had to live up to.
Ray, Naomi came to the store today for a reason. I think you should talk to her. You've been there for all of us too many times to count. What if I give her a call for you and feel things out?
Okay.
Now we have even more to celebrate. Who's in the mood for some cake? I'll bring you a piece.
Legend versus legacy. I like that.
That one's free. Well, I want credit when you get famous. Come on, let's get some cake.